Sometimes we don't need to go academic, but we need to talk such a way that we will relate to ourselves. And all what we're talking about here at this program, it's about the question of Nigerian identity and whether or not we are to restructure and what are we to restructure and how do we go about the restructuring. And I made my position very, very clearly that the Nigerian question is a question yet to be answered. And who to answer this question is yet to be known. Not the leadership, neither the followership. It's not political, neither it is religious or ethnical. It's neither regional or issue of states, as the case may be. So it's a question that is yet to be asked, and there's no answer or someone to answer that question, because we're actually doomed. You find a Nigeria where yesterday is always better than today. And the hope that today will be better than tomorrow is practically not there. And that is why you see people will be collecting dollar and keeping, because they know that tomorrow will be bad and they will make money from the dollars. So we've spoken here, and this gathering are the kind of gathering. I want to thank the Rebetes group for bringing up such a gathering where we can have a conversation amongst nationalities and people from different, creed, religion, and the rest. We are so divided. And what is dividing us most is politics. Because the politicians that everybody keeps blaming is you and I. We are politicians in different, level and strata. We use religion and the region. We use tribe to divide the people. And the people are so, I wouldn't want to use the word stupid, we cannot reason. We cannot follow simple logic, and that is why our country is where we are today. You don't blame any region for what you are. If the North, where I come from, is backward in terms of education, is worse in terms of disease and hunger, you cannot blame any other person from any other part of the country. And if people maybe from the South, any part of the South, is maybe complaining for maybe marginalization or whatsoever, who is marginalizing who? Every part of this country has had a test of leadership in this country. And in fact, the irony is that when you have a leader, you are even worse off. But people refuse to understand this. And that is why we are here, to talk to ourselves. It is only when we change that we can have a system that will work. We are Nigerians. We know that bail is not free. But when we go to the police station, the police will tell you that bail is free. And this policeman, who is he? He's a Nigerian. He was not in uniform some times ago. And now he's in uniform, and he takes bribe from you. And one day he will not be in uniform. And he's still a Nigerian. After he's no longer in uniform, he will now insult those that are in uniform, that are doing the same thing that he did while he was in uniform. So you see that sometimes, again, some people will be in leadership. When they are in leadership, or before they are in leadership, they criticize those that are in leadership. And once they are in leadership, they become worse. And as soon as they leave the leadership, they'll start criticizing their predecessors or their successors, as the case may be. So it is a Nigerian thing. We all own this country. It's only when we decide that this country will be good that it will be good. And you should note that you and I are bad. That is why Nigeria is bad. Until we become good, Nigeria will never be good.